So welcome to another episode of my tutorial videos on Cads-RC. In my previous video, if you remember, we detailed this slab. So in this video, we'll be doing drawing the section. So just like I always tell you, the first thing you do first is, okay, for this drawing, you see it was done on a scale of 50. This was done on a scale of 50. So, and normally I use like a text height of 2 times of my scale, which is probably 100 mm. But in the previous video I mentioned that for your text height it's always 2.5 of your scale. So let me pick my paper, which is A3, and my scale for this one, since I want to use a text height of 100, and I have a scale of 50 there, but for me to achieve this text height of 100, I have to make my scale here 40. If you say 40 by 40 times 2.5 would give you a text height of 100. Yeah, I'll say okay. So it's asking for a drawing number. I think it was 111 we used in the previous one. Yeah, so let me just give it drawing sheet 2. Okay, so I have this here, and if you look at the annotate here, you see the Cads team 40 is already activated. So for me to draw this now, all I have to do now, just like I did earlier in the previous video, I always do my offset of, I try as much as possible to do my offset of 25, at least all around. These lines can be deleted later. So for the first one, which is section 1, we will be seeing this bar. If you look at the section which is going from here, this section from here to here, so this bar. So at this point, this time you come to draw bar, since the bar is existing, you already have a bar. Come to draw bar, then you click on add view. Okay, it's still the roof slab. Press OK. So you pick this. Okay, so we want to draw this bar. Just press OK. Then you come here. You sketch it out. Hop. If you watch the way I dragged my cursor, go in the right direction, then hop. So I have this. You can move this and place here. So for this middle side, we have this bar. If you look at the range, we have this bar, and if you look at the range, it's ranging inside. So this is what we would see, this one. So you come here for the bottom reinforcement, same way you did previously. Draw bar, add view, you pick this. Then you can move this, place here. You can even make it be on the same line with this. And for the next one, for the bar here, which is this, if you look at this bar, this is range. So come to Cads-RC, add view, draw bar, add view, you pick this one. Then for this one, you sketch it out too. So you can just move it in. So we have them here, which is here is the first one, here is the second one, and this is the last one. But how do you differentiate these two? So there's something I normally do so as to tell you where this first bar is stopping. What I do, where this bar is stopping, just can right click, come to Cads-RC. This is, you have your tick and tag a bar. You click on this. If you highlight this area and you select, to ask you select side for bar tick, I'll just select upper side. Then it's asking you to select side for bar tag, I'll select this lower side. Then I can just stretch this up. You can decide to leave it, but I normally stretch my own up, which is this. So just like we did for this, we'll do it here. Cads-RC, tick and tag a bar. I'll highlight, you can highlight them individually by highlighting this first. select this side here, but just for it to be fast, I'll just do this to up, down, which is, then I'll stretch this up, so this is telling me that this is the name of this bar, is bar mark 4, yeah, bar mark 11. Is telling me that this U bar stops here. This is telling me that this bar 14, this bar mark 14 straight bar stops here, it stops here, while this U bar here stops here too. So that's clear. So now we'll do our support to enforcement, which is this will be doing for this and for this second one. So come here, Cads-RC, draw bar, add view, you pick this, okay, draw this here. Let's do for the second one, you repeat the same thing I just did. I just press my spacebar to be fast instead of right clicking again. Press this, okay. So you draw this out. You can just place this here. You would adjust them. I just place them here randomly. I can always adjust them. Okay, so we come here. Let's place our bottom distribution. So let's see. For this side, the other time I think we checked, this is 5225 5225. So anyone can be at the bottom, anyone can be at the top. But for this one, let me make this my bottom. So this will be the bottom. So let me draw this. To draw this one, let me it's if I draw this one, let me try and indicate where it stops. Come here. This should be somewhere around here. That line I'll delete it back. It's just for it to tell me the extent at which the range is moving. So which is this, the bottom reinforcement is this bar. So I would come here, Cads-RC, draw range. This time it's a range, because now if you look at this section now, it will show as dots since you are cutting across them. So all you have to do now is just to come to Cads-RC, draw range, add view, then you select the bar you want to add the view, which is this general one. Okay, so you can just pick like your first point. I'll pick somewhere here, offset, let's say 0. If you pick this one, our offset is normally 25 from here. It's asking me to select side where I want it, so I'll just choose the upper part here. Okay, which I can just delete this line now. I can select all these bars and just adjust it properly. I can adjust this properly. So we have this. For this one, we have bottom top and top bottom, which is this bar. So all I have to do is also come to Cads-RC, we come to detail here. We can range it too, but I won't want to range it. I want to use another method now. Come to Cads-RC, detail, see this, which is in section, pick this, then you press. It's asking you for is it hollow you want, or S for solid. I'll just type S for solid, pick this, then I'll press enter, pick the bar, then come here. Oh, sorry, that was a mistake on my side. That was a mistake, sorry. That was a mistake. Okay, I've done this. What I'm supposed to be picking right now is supposed to be this small part. No, here. That was a mistake on my side. It's supposed to be here. We already established this one. Now we are doing this. So if I come back here, details, pick S. Since we are cutting across here, it should be this. Then I'll just pick this. let's see. Okay, yeah, we already established. I'll move it back to the bottom. This here, it has a spacing of 250. Let me bring this here so I can see 250, 500. But we can just try to adjust this a little manually. Just this a little manually. Okay, we already established this. Let's come to this middle side. The bar you are cutting across is this, so you see them in they will be like donuts, dots, dots, dots. So now we can arrange this one. Door range, hard view. I'll pick this. Okay, so now this will be unlike the previous one which was at the bottom. This will be on top because it's our bottom top. So if you come here, pick offset of 25, pick offset of 25, side to be placed should be placed here. So I have this here. So for the next one, which is this is the bottom. So Cads-RC again, range, hard view. I'll pick this general one. Okay, so pick this offset of 25, pick this offset of 25, what side I want it here, press OK. I can delete this line. I don't think I need these lines again. I can delete them for now. So I've established all the ones for the bottom, so let's check the ones for the top. The ones for the top, it's cutting across. This is the top bottom, it's cutting this all the way here, it's cutting this, and it's cutting these two. So let's do for the first one. Cads-RC door range, hard view. You pick this. So for this one now, let me do it again to be clear. Cads-RC door range, hard view. Click on it to show you this option. So you pick the single fixed pitch, which is this, and you press OK. Then it's asking you to pick the start point. My start point is somewhere around here. Let me pick the extent. Come here, it's asking me side I want it here. So I have this here. I can just adjust this a little. Adjust this. So now this gives us a guide on the extent of this one. Though we already know, we can still use our dimension to get this. I think this is, if we decide to come here and measure, it should be like 1350. So if what's left here is 39, if I can move this here by 39. So this is the extent of where this thing is getting to here, and we have on the other side too. So I don't think we have any use for this. We can delete this, so let me leave it. Then for this next panel, the top bottom, which is this door range hard view, you pick this single fixed pitch. So let me even snap to this bottom one. Pick this, it's stopping here. Pick side I want it on the lower side here. So I have this, so I can just adjust this a little here, or you can choose to measure just like we did for this one. So what this is saying is this has to move a little bit. Yeah, so we have the last one, which is this panel, which is this bar. Cads-RC door range hard view, pick this bar, single fixed pitch. Okay, so can decide to snap here and just pick this side, I want it down here. So we have this last one, so which is all for them. So I can decide to just label them, come to annotate. Now I'll be picking this one, add bar reference. Come here, I'll pick this, okay, still the same. I'll pick this, still the same name here, 23, 23, 23. Come here again, this one has a different name, 28, 28, 28. This is the same as 28, so 28, 28. Instead of just making a clumsy, I'm skipping one. I'll pick this, this is 30, 30, 30. So I'm skipping one, this should be 32 instead of picking in 1 1. So I can just do this. So you can come back here. For this lower side, the bar mark here is 3. So let me move this up here properly. This is 3, but the bar mark for this side is 4, 4. I think I can delete this now. It only served as a guard. So now let's continue the labeling. Can pick, this is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. The next one is, this is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So this is 8. So let me just bring them a little bit lower so it doesn't clash with the line. So now still come here, this bar reference, let me pick this one so I can label it here. Okay, so label this, have this here, pick the leader, pick this again, we have one here that I missed out. Now let me delete this line so we don't have a double line there. Pick this, this, so we have this. So I think we have this last one here, label this, the leader, pick this, this. So this looks good. We've done for the first one, just like we did for the first one. We'll repeat the same for the second one too. So but first thing first, let me do my offset here of 25. I don't know why I have double line here, but I believe okay. So for this one, this is what we have from this panel. Yeah, so all I can do is to draw. I know I'll be seeing this bar and I'll be seeing this bar. So what I have to do is just to right click, Cads-RC, draw bar, add view. We had this one first. Let me just draw out the second one too, which is this. So remove this, put this here, put this here. So we know both are meeting somewhere around here. So we'll do the tick and target bar here too. Tick and target bar. You can just highlight both up, down. Out is here. Out is here. So now where's our support reinforcement? We have our support reinforcement, which is for this here. So if I click Cads-RC, top bar, add view, you pick this. Okay. draw this here, we can always adjust the extent. So this one now, let's do the top bottom, which is our distribution. For this panel it is this, for this panel it is this, for this panel it is this. So let's just start from the right hand side to the left, which is here. So to do this one first, let's place our bottom enforcement, bottom distribution first, then before the top. So if we decide to do the bottom distribution for this one, we have this here and we have this here. So for this one, how many bars do we have? For this one we have 5 bars, here we have 3. But one way I can just easily do this part is come here, detail, I'll just do it in section, click on right here, put this bar here, which is bottom 4, which I know is for somewhere here. How many bars do we have there? We have 5, and spacing of 250. So I can just say copy 250, 500, 750, 1000, 1250, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I have 5. I can delete this, so I know the other bar is taking the remaining one, which is this, is taking about 3 there. All I have to do is just to come here, do the same thing, pick this one, but for this is for both bottom top and top bottom. But let me place it here, I know it's somewhere here, 250, 500. So which is this, it's probably supposed to be somewhere you have to adjust this spacing here. So I know it's this, and it's top and bottom, so also distributes this side too. So I have this here. The next thing to do is this one here. I click Cads-RC with door range, add view, which is this one. That's our bottom top. So for our bottom top, we'll put it, we'll start from here, offset of 25, just as we did in the main drawing itself. Offset of 25, this I want it to be on this side, have that. Then for the next one, which is, we have this and we have this. For the first one we have just 5 of it, which is this from this side. So let me do the 5, then the rest will be for this side. So if I still come to detail here, pick hairs, I'll do 5 for this, 5 from here, copy 250, copy view, 500, 750, 1000. So those are the 5. And the next is this bar, same thing, come to pick hairs, pick this, somewhere here, 250, 500, 750, 1000, 250, 15, just at the spacing of 250 mm. What I can just do is just to copy this, then pick these points and just copy multiple. Just know you're copying view instead of sets, so you don't mix it up. So we have this here, 1 2 3 4. Okay, we have this here, so that means we've placed all the bottom distribution. So now let's go to the top. So for the top, let's start from the right hand side, then we'll bring it down to the left. Go to Cads-RC, door range, add view, we'll pick this, then single fixed pitch, top bottom. Since we are starting from right to left, we'll pick somewhere around here, range to somewhere around here. Select side you want, which is bottom here. So let me move all these and place them properly. So if I decide to move this, probably going to be something like this. So I know with that in mind I can adjust. This is my top here. So I have this. For the next panel, which is this two, I have this bar, and this one here. So Cads-RC, door range, add view. You pick this single fixed pitch again, press OK. You can turn on your auto, then come here, still from the right to the left, pick here, pick the end. I want it to be on this side, so I think this looks good. Then I have the last one, which is this, which stops where this one stops, where this ends to. So, and I have how many of these? I have 5 of these too at 250 spacing. I can just do this S solid. I'll pick this bar. So let it start from here. $250 view, 500, 750, 1000. So let me just adjust this to look like the bottom. It looks like the spacing here is actually lesser. Okay, let me just move this here a little. Okay, so I think we are done with that. All we have to do now is just to tag the bars, add bar reference. So we know this up to this is bar mark. If you look at this, has a different bar mark, this is the same with the way we have it at the top. This is another bar mark. So for this top here, we pick this 23, have this here. I'm sure it's the same thing with these two, but we can confirm by checking 23, 23, 23. So let's do the same for this side too. We have this, the same bars ranging this way. So we have this, then we come here again, pick this, then we have this. So what's left now is just to, we can delete these lines now that we do generally. Then we can label these bars. So I can label this down here, use a leader, label this, let me put it up here, use a leader, this, have this here, put it here, this. So I think that's all for them, since this is this. We've done this and we've done this. So this looks good. If you intend to give it another color, you can just select similar and just come to name here, give it any color you want. I can just give it green. So this is all you need to know about sectioning. If you can actually replicate the same thing I did here, you can do it. I feel you'll be able to cut your section for any structural member you're working on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and you can always turn on your notification just in case I drop new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.